How's it going today, guys? This is probably the only hard video I've ever made. I'd like to tell you guys about my buddy Kenny Kormendy. Kenny and I met in a very unusual way. I had a video on my channel about the air guns of Walmart, and Kenny had seen it and he took exception to it. He didn't like that I was trashing the air guns at Walmart, which anybody that's ever seen the video knows it's more silliness than it is review, and it was just a lot of fun to make in the middle of the night. I videotaped it in a local Walmart about 3 o'clock in the morning. All the stalkers were there. They got just the biggest kick out of my commentary that I was saying in the video. But I think Kenny took it literally like I was looking down on guns that came from Walmart and guns that came from the big stores, which wasn't true at all. Well, Kenny made kind of a rebuttal video about the air guns of Walmart and was kind of letting people know that I'm full of shit. I didn't know what I was talking about and that sort of thing. And a lot of my friends expected me to get mad about it. For me, it more piqued my curiosity. I thought, who is this dude? Why is he coming after me? And it honestly intrigued me. So I sent a link to Kenny and asked him for some input. I didn't hear anything back. Fast forward a week or two, and I made a video about some of my favorite airgun channels, and I mentioned Kenny, and after that we started communicating online. After we had sent a few emails and messages back and forth to each other, I had him call me up, and once we talked for a while, we realized that we actually had a lot in common. Here a few months ago, Kenny became ill. He was diagnosed with cancer, and it was a late stage type cancer, and he was starting to go through treatments. And the couple of times that I talked to him about it, he mainly was worried about his family, worried about how they were going to take care of the bills, and not so much worried about himself. I never heard the guy say anything self-pitying, knowing that this was going to be the thing that took his life. Never heard him complain a bit about it. He was more concerned with his family and what was going to happen with them. Because the silly little video that I made, it enabled me to get to know the guy. And a lot of people that subscribed to both of our channels thought that we didn't like each other or that we were mad at each other. Nothing could be further from the truth. He had a great sense of humor. A lot of times it didn't come across in his videos because he was more straight to the point, but he really did. He had a wicked sense of humor. He was a good guy, a good man, and I was proud to know him. I'm sorry to say, if you didn't already know, that 2 days ago, Kenny lost his battle with cancer. With the blessing of his daughter, I'm making this video to let you guys know about his passing away. And I wanted to share that my prayers and thoughts are with her and the rest of their family. I'd like to thank my friends on Airgun Nation and guys that subscribe to my channel that were so generous and giving and reached out to Kenny and donated to his PayPal fund so that it would take some of the financial burden off his family. It meant a lot to me, and it meant a lot to Kenny. Here's a little clip from that video that he made that basically started our friendship. The last time I talked, I had the last word, so I'll let Kenny have the last word today.
And today we're going to talk specifically about air guns sold by Walmart. The reason I'm doing this video is because I just watched a video made by some guy named Joe. He went into a Walmart with a video camera and started talking about all these pellet guns that he had no clue what he was talking about. He has no idea what he's talking about. You don't know what you're talking about, Joe. He hasn't got a clue what he's talking about. So, Joe, don't talk about a gun you don't know anything about. My name is Kenny Kormendy, and thank you for watching.